here. We had come, and I guess it wasn't scheduled. It wasn't planned that Jay and I were going to do the intro at the screening here at 3 o'clock, and like no one cared that we were there. It was an inconvenience. Jay and I were sitting up there, kind of waiting for it to start, and then somebody from the Revue, the best movie theater troll, the absolute greatest, came to the front, and we're like, okay, we need you guys to do the intro now. And we're like, oh, okay.
Start.
We thought that something was gonna happen. No, just get up. So we walk up on stage, just nothing. And we go, hey everybody, thank you all for coming. And it's like the conversations are still sort of going on. People are very annoyed. There's only a few people who care at all. And it devolved into total garbage.
But of course, the 9:30 crowd.
That's who we're here for. Yeah. What can we even say at this point?
What can we say?
Yeah, I know, we've kind of done every single bit.
Now.
I know, finally.
You're doing the handheld, I'm keeping it on the stand.
That's a good example of how little material we have left. And now we're doing shtick on the things that we're literally touching in our hands.
We can prove that it's like very much in the moment. Like there is no shtick.
Are you joking? That's a nausea-inducing statement.
What?
Between you and I, no shtick?
Okay, I just mean there's nothing pre-planned.
Oh yeah, of course. Except the idea
And
that
I
we're going
don't
to go up there and
write
do shtick
together for real.
I'll tell you, one time we did try to write a joke for the show. Do you remember what it was? It was in the burger episode, and we were going to say it when we were watching the hockey game. And we were like, oh, this joke is so funny, it's going to kill. But I don't remember the punchline. I don't remember the joke. But this is
you brought it up.
I know, but this is a story to illustrate. There is one time we wrote a joke. And when we were in the ACC and I turned to Jay and said the punchline of the joke, both Jay and I just started laughing hysterically at how horrible it was and that it just didn't work. It was so, I guess, effortful. Do you remember how fake that felt?
Well, because we normally, when we think of a joke, we laugh about it, and then it's just done, and we've already lived all of its life.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And you know what? It's something I never thought about before. That I think one of the joys, because we experience it too. Right now, we're building a secret project. Can I announce it? Can I talk about that, Jared? Does anybody know about it?
By the way, Jared,
why don't you come up here, Jared? Come. Jared. Yeah. This is Jared Rab. Come.
You guys don't know this, but I've been at the back. This mic is so quiet, like it's way under that mic.
You sound loud to me.
I wasn't speaking into it.
Maybe that's why.
Oh,
maybe that's why.
But that was a sincere question.
Yeah.
It's a secret project or no?
No, you can talk about that. This is coming. People, it's
we have something,
but no one knows how good it is.
So then I will say it's bad.
Yes.
Jay and I have, this is a long way of saying this story. Jay and I have just recently, along with Jared and everybody, been reliving the feeling of like being a true Nirvana the Band fan, because daily, we are sent these huge long threads with all of this like unseen Nirvana the Band
being
stuff
put together by Kurt Law
that Kurt is building on his own. And
so like for example, like you're watching, he sends us something where it's like, okay, here's a scene of Nirvana the Band from the TV show. Nirvana the Band from the TV show that you know and love. And it's a scene that you know, and then it just doesn't cut, and it just keeps going. And then at this point,
sometimes it goes for like
it's like
5
10 years
minutes
old, so we don't know what we're gonna say next. So we get to live as our own audience.
And so
it's been very, very fun.
And
there's so much stuff.
What it was illustrating to me is the feeling that I think we get of loving when we're watching Nirvana the Band is that it is like, oh, they're just coming up with this. Like, they're coming up with it at the moment that I'm laughing at it, which means that it's in some ways like a concert. And if it instead was like, you know, the way a sitcom is, where it's like these very funny people got together, figured out what was going to be funny, and then they just performed it for you. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
That's good.
But it's different.
Good jokes.
Than when you're with your friend in a basement and one of you says something unexpected, and then you're all of a sudden you burst into uncontrollable laughter. That's a different thing, and
anyway,
we're experiencing that daily.
We got a whole bunch of this coming out soon. Like everything is going to be on this DVD.
Jared, do we need to film that thing now
box
for that announcement?
Yeah, but it is like That part is actually a secret.
Yeah, but wait a minute.
No,
But wait a minute. No,
we were
we know what we can
prepared to
do.
tell
You know what we can
everybody
do?
about that secret,
We're gonna announce something big. But we thought it would be fun to do with everybody here. But the only way we can do it is if nobody films this. I'm being totally serious, and nobody tells anybody.
Yeah, and here's the reason.